Loyola Marymount University, a Catholic institution in California, is hosting a fundraiser where the proceeds go to Planned Parenthood. In protest of the decision, pro-lifers sent a petition to the university's president asking him to cancel the event because Planned Parenthood is the largest abortion provider in the nation. And joining us now is Samantha Stevenson, who sent the petition to LMU's president. She is also host of the Catholic Bioethics podcast, Brave New Us, and author of an upcoming Catholic Guide to the Bioethics of Motherhood and Reproduction. Samantha, welcome. Great to see you. You're an alum of Loyola Marymount. What was your reaction when you heard a group at the university was going to hold an event and a fundraiser for Planned Parenthood?
Just disbelief and deep disappointment. I reached out to the group to see if, it's possible that maybe they didn't understand what Planned Parenthood stood for or how that would be received on campus. But as a group that calls themselves LMU Women in Politics, it's doubtful. They probably understood what they were doing. I didn't receive a response, so that's when I went forward with talking to the administration about it.
Yeah, and as we mentioned, you sent that petition to the university's president asking him to cancel that event. In it, you wrote in part, "We hope you see through rationalizations that Planned Parenthood does more than just abortions. The mafia also produces olive oil." Talk to us a little bit more about that.
Yeah, so I think that this was really a missed opportunity on the part of the administration. LMU's mission in part is education of the whole person, and I really consider myself to be a product of that mission. And I would have hoped that somebody would have taken these ladies aside and explained to them, you're a part of a Catholic university, you're part of this community, and you had a real opportunity to invite the community to be a part of the cause that you're trying to raise money for. If you want to work for women's advancement, there are so many more worthy organizations that aren't implicated in things that directly undermine the value of human life. And I wish that somebody would have helped them imagine a different way of doing politics that isn't divisive and that could have built bridges within the community that they are a part of and that they're coming to for their education.
Yeah, and you mentioned this event is being sponsored by Women in Politics, but as I understand it, the school says it's not a university-sponsored event. What more do you know about that?
So I think that the university is taking a position that this is a free speech issue. And if it were a free speech issue, I could understand. But the reality is that it's not. It's not an event. It's not an academic event. It's not a debate. There's no dialogue. There's no discussion at all, as far as I can tell from the promotions for the event. It's a fundraiser that is including dinner and dancing. So it's a dancing fundraiser that essentially is celebrating and funding abortion. And so for the university to offer its facilities for that is really an abdication of its responsibility, I think.
Yeah, and Samantha, I'm curious, have you heard from other alumni and students about this? And if so, what are they saying?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Alumni, current students, former students of mine who are current students, just so much hurt and disappointment and betrayal that this university that means so much to us. I mean, I personally, I converted while I was at LMU. I learned so much about what it means to be Catholic from this university. So then to have that turned around and twisted and have them say, hey, you know what, we have to let this happen because our hands are tied. It's really not compelling. I think we could think of, I've talked with so many people, and we could think of so many groups that this group could be fundraising for, and the university wouldn't tolerate it. If the funds were going to any number of organizations that support causes that are in violation of human dignity, the university would say, oh, I'm sorry, you can't use our facilities for that. Please host your event off campus. And it's really sad that they're not willing to do that for the unborn.
Not a whole lot of time left, but quickly, want to ask you this real quick. Have you heard from the university's president, Timothy Law Snyder? And if so, what has he said? And also, I'm wondering, what do you hope will come from all of this?
I have not personally heard. I've been able to read the statements to the press at large as it's been reported in various online publications. So I haven't had any personal response. I do plan on sending the final numbers of the petition Friday morning to give the university one last chance to do the right thing. If nothing else, I hope that we as a pro-life community can be a witness of, the fact that the lives of the unborn do matter. The actions that we take on a Catholic campus do matter, and we're saying something if we say, yes, please use our facilities for this cause. That's in direct contradiction with our ethos and our deeply held values. I mean, at least it gives us a platform to raise awareness and to prevent things from this from happening in the future.
Oh, Samantha, thank you so much for talking with us and for what you're doing. We do appreciate it.
Thank you.